Hello, I'm Chloe Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Sunday, the 8th of May, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in that. In that, I do general channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads for donations in there as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, or you want guidance for a particular area of your life or a particular relationship in your life, come along in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there. You'll see it. You'll see when it is in your time zone. You can even click on set a reminder there to come along live. If you're interested in a private reading with me, I get them done within 48 hours if you're ordering them. So they're not always available, but you can find them by clicking the link in the description box below and also one up there. If it says it's all sold out, just check back a day or so later and you should find some availability opening up. See if I can get my words out better. The Sentinel. There's a need for protection today. Memories of forgotten self, something from the past. We need to protect ourselves from the past today. Someone could be getting in touch from a long ago past. This could be someone that had a really negative impact on your life, and you might be shocked by it. You get an email or someone calls you and you haven't heard them from them for a long time, for good reason is what it feels like. And I'm wary about this energy. I don't, just be careful. Just be careful if you let them back in. Protect yourself, because if it's someone that had a negative impact on your life, chances are that they've not changed. And yeah, we'll see. You could be letting someone back in thinking that they might have changed, or they might give an apology or something like that. Be careful. Leopards tend not to change the spots. It can happen, but it's very rare. Just protect yourself. Illumination, something coming to light. You know, it could be someone that's really wronged you. Say if you have a member of your family that you're not talking to anymore because of what they did or what they said, whatever, you know. They could be getting in touch with you going, oh, I'm really sick. And, you know, and they could try and draw you back in that way. I don't feel like there's a change is going on, but something is coming to light. It might be someone that is kind of tugging on your heartstrings like that, or trying to guilt you into having something to do with them again. Watch out. Watch out. It feels like someone from long ago in the past. Could be an ex, you know. It'll be a surprise. Wouldn't surprise me if the Tower card comes out to go along with this, because it's a surprise for sure. Well, it's not going to be a surprise now, I've told you. But it could have just happened, you know, it depends when you're watching this. It could have happened to you today. Trying to make sense of it, like, what the hell? And then watching readings, and then I tell you this. Be careful, protect yourself. Anchor, keep yourself grounded. So keep yourself grounded, unwobbleable. I do feel like someone is going to be trying to reel you back in again emotionally, or playing the poor me card. Well, how could you keep on holding this grudge? Now I'm sick, that kind of thing. But watch out. I'm telling you, watch out. Keep yourself grounded. Anchor yourself in. Get yourself, have your allies around you to support you, and say, this person, this ex, or whoever it is has got in touch with me. I need you to speak sense to me. I need to tell you what's going on. I need you to speak sense to me. You could need that, because it's going to be emotionally difficult for you, this. Especially for those of you that have been in codependency in the past and are very susceptible to people coming at you with emotional stuff, and you have been very willing to step in and rescue people and fix people and be open to giving to them, even though it's bad for you. Don't take the hit. Don't take the hit from this person, no matter what's going on in their life. Don't take the hit from this person again. Protect yourself. And why it's coming up, tell us. You got a choice to make. You got a choice to make. I just had Nickelback playing in my head again. I was talking about that in Psychic Cafe this morning. Not this morning, Friday the 29th of April, Psychic Cafe, which I just did before I'm doing this recording, because I do these well in advance, right? So, but everybody's got a choice to make. Everyone makes the choices. You need to know that. They made the bed, they're going to lie in it. You know, they made their choices in life, and you've made your choices too. hold on to that. You've got the Six of Swords. You've led yourself out of the choppy waters here. Don't get back into them. Don't get back into those choppy waters. Wow, this is all about that. Yikes. King of Wands. This is good energy. Someone who... The King of Wands energy is someone who claims what it is that they want, but they've got a very strong presence. And it could be someone taking your hand. Especially if you do this grounding thing, like I was saying, of going to your good friends and saying, this has happened. I am vulnerable right now. Maybe not physically vulnerable, but emotionally vulnerable. And if you tell them, I feel like this character, very stable, takes control character, might just take your hand, physically or metaphorically, and say, it's okay. I'm right here for you. That's what I'm getting here. You've got someone really good with good energy around you there. Six of Cups could even be a soulmate, twin flame that's helping you out there. Nice. Love that. But the Six of Cups is the reminiscing card as well, though, so that could be about the past and things coming back from the past. Ooh, I don't like these energies. Seven of Cups. Can't we just keep on moving forward? Well, if stuff comes up from the past like this, it could be that you've not dealt with it fully yet, or it's just another test to show that you have, and it's like, no, I'm sturdy in this decision that I made. Because we all make our choices, right? And we all have to live with the consequences of those choices, including people that have made bad choices. They need to live with the consequences. Seven of Cups, the Seven of Inspiration, two sevens together. Seven of Inspiration is about protecting yourself. So that's that message again, like the sentinel of protecting yourself. Protect yourself. Everyone makes their choices in life. You don't need to take the hit of someone else's choices. You don't. You take the hit of your own choices, not someone else's choices. So don't make it be about you when it's someone else's stuff. And don't let them tell you it's about you when it's their stuff and the choices that they made. It's inner journey with that. So that's what's behind that. So you've been on an inner journey. You've been healing yourself from this. You've been making better decisions. And it doesn't look like with these energies that the other person has. So, and you don't need to tell them about that. You don't need to justify it. You don't need to, because they wouldn't understand it. If someone hasn't taken that inner journey, they're not going to understand. You don't let someone tell you to change your choices, is what I'm saying. And you don't need to justify that you're remaining resolute and protecting your stance on it and the choices that you've made. You don't need to justify that to them. They wouldn't understand the justification of it anyway, the inner work that you've done in that position that you're in. You don't need to explain to them because they wouldn't get it. Oh, I've been through all of this codependency and I used to do this and I used to be like this when you knew me and that's why you could get in. And I'm like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to explain all of that stuff. You don't need to go to that level at all. Six of Swords, because you led yourself out of the choppy waters here. Keep yourself out of those choppy waters. You're not bound to it. Six of Emotions, you're not bound to the past. You are not bound to repeating the past. Someone is going to try it on today with you, I'm telling you. Well, some of you anyway. Let's hope it's not all of us. But whoever is going through this energy today needs to know about this. So let's hope it's about a few of you and not all of us. You're not bound to repeat in the past. You do not need to make the old mistakes that you made. You don't need to change your mind. You can stay absolutely firm in those decisions that you've made. Remind yourself why you made those decisions in the first place, why you cut that toxic person out of your life, because that's what it feels like. And don't let the toxic ways get back into your life now, no matter what cards they pull tug on your heartstrings or play that victim card or don't do it. You've had omens about this as well, so you could have had little things coming up, little tests to show that you're strong enough. So you could have had like people trying to overstep your boundaries at work or something like that. Just the little things, friends overstepping boundaries, and you could have been, because we had the Queen of Swords yesterday, you could have been like kind of tested on that kind of stuff lately, and you've passed with flying colours, hopefully. And then this big one comes in, which is the difficult one. So you've been prepared for this. There's been omens that this kind of thing is coming. Not really signs that it was coming, but you'll look back and think, thanks universe for preparing me for this, getting me stronger kind of thing. Now, this King of Wands is a really nice energy. Tell us why the King of Wands is here. This is someone else holding your hand, saying, I got this, I'll help you through this, whatever you need. King of Wands, why are you here? What's up with the Queen? Oh, King of Wands, the Hierophant is committed to you. Wow, he's there for you big time. Now, isn't this beautiful? This could be somebody who is a very good friend. They're committed to you in some kind of way. They're loving you. And when something is happening and suddenly you're vulnerable, it might surprise you or not that they step in and they show that commitment towards you. They're there for you. That's really nice energy. It's even better than what I was picking up on with this Hierophant card. They're there for you. Good. A very strong kind of a character, the King of Wands as well. That's the kind of person you want on your side. Not someone that's just going to be there for you emotionally, but someone who's going to be there for you and like be in your house if that person comes around, knocking on your door, that kind of thing. Letting go of duality. Okay. King of Wands, the Hierophant. Another meaning of the card Hierophant is spiritual lessons that they've been through. They've lived through something like this. They've been there, which is why they want to hold your hand through it. They've lived that duality and they've had to let go of people themselves, toxic people themselves. They know. This is someone who is your friend, your ally, possibly your lover, that has been through this kind of thing before. They know where you're at. They want to help you through it. They're there for you. They're committed to that. Not just committed to you, they're committed to standing up for this thing that they've had to do themselves as well. So this person has had to cut a toxic person out of their life or toxic people out of their life. They've had to live with that duality. They tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it. They've had to cut it out. They know exactly where you're at. Now, I'm just hearing, the reason that I started pausing there is I was hearing new information. For some of you, you're this person. You're the King of Wands. Some of you, this is happening to someone else. And you are the one that steps in going, I've been here before. I got you. I got you. Girlfriend or boyfriend, I have got you. I'm here with you. Regardless of what is going on between us and our friendship or our relationship. I've been through this before and I'm telling you, I'm here for you. So I feel like you could be, not that there could be a disruptive element in this relationship, but even if there is, I think you'll be getting over that and going, I know we've had our differences or whatever, or we're not sure whether we're seeing each other or not or whatever. I am here for you through this because I know what this is about and I am completely by your side. So just know that this could be the other way around. This could be happening to someone who's very dear to you, someone that you love, and you could be stepping in with this King of Wands with what you've learned here. Six of Cups. So there's a lot of reminiscing, whichever side of it you're on, whether it's someone else going through it and is bringing up the toxic people you've had to cut out, and there's trauma involved in that because toxic people don't like to be cut out. It makes them super, super toxic. It's like pulling a tick off and they release the poison when you pull them off. That's what toxic people are like. They get worse before they get better. Before it gets better, they don't get better. Before it gets better because you've cut them off, they get worse. That's when they inject that poison, is when you're trying to let go of them, right? Six of Cups. So a lot of stuff could be coming up today from the past. Reminiscing, Six of Cups. Well, there's the Emperor. The Emperor, the Hanged Muse, and the Star. We could be talking about a twin flame or a soulmate here. The King of Wands, either you. We could be talking about that. Somebody taking control of things. It could be you or it could be someone else. There's a wish here. There's hope for better times. It's a shared vision of better times, of dealing with these things. It could even be a group of friends kind of standing up against something, stepping in for you. It could have you reminiscing on times where you weren't supported in this way, and it could have you changing your mind there. It could have you changing your mind on having to be the one that does everything for yourself and allowing people to help you through this. You could have a good community around you now who are stepping in and they've got you on this instead of you having to do it all alone. And that could be bringing up stuff for you today as well. The reminiscing here of when you were on your own, when the family that were around you or whatever, the group that you had around you were not supportive of you, wouldn't do a thing for you. They certainly wouldn't step up and hold your hand and say, you got this, I'm here by your side, I got you, I will do whatever. I've been through this too. I know what it's like. I am right here, right now, whatever it is you need, whether it's physical or whatever, I am here. And this is a really nice energy, even though it's kind of scary too, but you've got this, especially if you've got those right people around you. It could be quite an emotional day today. What's behind this? Death. You might realize that a past part of your life is done now. It comes back in to try and get back in, but you're dead set no. But with that too, you're finding out that you've had a rebirth already. You've got these people around you that are by your side, or one person at least, and the rebirth has already happened, and that could have you looking back. It could have you realizing where you're at right now and how far you've come to. You might just realize what you've got in your life now. Wow. What's going on in our love lives, dare I ask? Because this could be an ex. It's a particularly tricky ex. It's like your worst ex if it's an ex. Ooh. What's going on in our love lives today? But then you've got great things going on in your love life for some. Reflection. Some of you weren't around people that were like you in the past, and you got into relationships and friendships and families with them, and now you're around people that are like you, that are a reflection to you. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Give yourself space if this is happening in your love life. Give yourself time and space. You don't need to rush anything. Talk less, feel more. You don't need to rush into anything. You don't need to rush into a get the hell out of my life still response. Feel it. They're coming back into your life for a reason, or it's happening to someone else to bring it up within you for a reason. You need to realize how far you've come, but looking back at this that you went through is going to have an emotional repercussions for you. So feel it. Feel it all. You might have a new stance on it now, it's like when I look back at my abuse now, there's just no way it would happen now, not the me that I am now. I'm strong now. There's nobody that could do that stuff to me. It's just not going to happen because I'm strong now. And so sometimes, if something comes up like that for me now and I get this reminder, it's like, wow, that was the old me. I was so vulnerable to things like that, but not anymore. And you realize how far you've come and that can't possibly happen again. It could be about that for you guys. Talk less, feel more. It's not about the action you take, and you don't need to respond to them. Just go through whatever it's bringing up for you today. Feel it. Caution, caution, caution. Don't get involved. Feel it. Talk less, feel more. Watch out. You got true love here, and I feel that this is this one. The whether it's a friend or there's someone that steps in, they're truly properly loving you. It doesn't have to be romantic, this. You see, you could have an ex coming back into your life trying to tell you that they love you, but there's nothing love about it. Like, it's not love. It's probably more like hatred than anything. And then you've got someone here, and it's true love. It's true love. It's what love is. And I feel like the person that's coming in has got this word love, and there's nothing love about it. It's control. It's abuse. It's manipulation. It's not love and you're experiencing true love from a friend or a lover or whoever this is that is there for you properly. And that can be a revelation. Wow, I am truly loved now. And this person from the past, it's nothing like love. Some of you might need to get really clear on that, of like, even if someone is telling you that they love you and it stirs up your feelings, because there's going to be a lot of feelings around this, it's not love. And you might be surprised to find that it's not love that you had for them either. You could have been afraid of them, and that's what you were feeling. Giving. Someone's giving to you today in a pure way as well. Wow. Expecting nothing in return, in that pure way. Responsiveness. The one that is stepping in, this King of Wands, it could be a romantic connection or develop into that. Because they're being responsive and they're giving to you and they're there for you. And sensuality could bring you much closer together. As they step in and help you, you might be realizing that someone's in love with you. But that's just for some of you. For some of you, it's not. It's just that pure love and that's all it is. But for some of you, this could develop, or it was developing before, or you're realizing, no, actually, they love me properly. Wow, what a day. What an energy update anyway. Like I said, I don't believe that we'll all be going through this, but maybe a lot of us will. There's dealings or relationship with a woman here. Why woman? Why woman? A dark woman, nonetheless. Heart, love, deep affection and caring. Okay, so it could be the King of Wands in your life could be a female friend or relative that is loving you properly and really caring about you. Because that heart is very good. Got a stork that fell on the floor. An older woman. Look at that. Woman, dark woman, older woman. A stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Coming from an older woman there. Okay, well, that's what it could be. It could be an older woman who is toxic to you, or an older woman that has something to do with someone that's been toxic to you, getting in touch with you saying, hey, put those things behind you because they've had a baby or something. It could be that. Like I said before, it could be someone getting in touch with you saying that they're sick now and that you should put these grievances or whatever down. It's not a grievance though, it's a choice that you've made to get yourself out of the choppy waters. Temptation will test you. You're going to be tempted to do exactly what she says and go, no, you're right, life's too short. No, life's too short to give in to these abusers and this toxic energy again. Remember why you made the choice in the first place. Pay attention to your health, because this is going to take a hit on your health as well if you cave into it. Remember how bad it was before. Wow, what energies. Think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading. If you want me to pull one of those out for you in particular, come along to my Psychic Cafe show for a mini read there for donations. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. And you can see when it is in your time zone. Click on set a reminder. I can also use them in crystals, and I will if I need a yes or no answer in your readings, and as well as cards and everything that I've got in my channeling. So if you want a private reading, book in for one. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them. If you've got specific questions for your reading, all you need to do is, after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website and put them in there. How best to deal with these energies today? Five of Swords came out before, but I hadn't asked the question. So we've got three cards here. Be the Empress, be in charge of your own stuff now. So you made your decision. Hold this Empress energy. You're good, thanks. Six of Pentacles. No, I like reciprocation now, thanks. And I've got it in my life, so off you pop. And the Page of Wands. You've got good things going on. You've got good things coming in, especially if these people step up or this person steps up and you realize that you really do have a friend and an ally that loves you properly now. And isn't that amazing, especially if you've been through abuse cycles and been around a lot of abusive people, to realize that you've got good people in your life now is just amazing. And there's exciting things coming from that too. You got good stuff going on in your life. Remember that. Don't get sucked into this old energy. Hold your Empress energy there. You deserve reciprocation. Hold out for that. You don't owe anyone anything, is what I just heard. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. Ruby says don't do it. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. And click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. And I do 3 love picker card reads a week as well. If you want to watch one of those, there'll be one there right now. You can watch it next if you like. And so have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.